What you do when you struggle with self-doubt? How do you handle self-doubt? Do you stay with it? Do you try to avoid it? Or do you try to find help? What I want to share with you today is, as I was going through my own self-doubt, I started thinking about what it means, self-doubt. And instead of staying away from it, I got curious about it. So I started asking, why is self-doubt here? Like, why do I feel this way? And what exactly I'm doubting myself of. Do I'm doubting myself that I'm not, ready to the next step? Do I'm doubting myself that whatever I'm planning to do, I'm already see it as a failure because I feel like I'm not ready or I'm not prepared? Whatever that is in your life that you doubt yourself, that you're capable of doing, achieving, creating, finishing, ending, or whatever that is for you, did you ever ask yourself or wonder that maybe self-doubt is actually a form of your body, your inner world is trying to tell you something? Sometimes self-doubt is not what we think it is. For me, what I have realized, looking at what self-doubt meant to me today, was to showing me that there's something in me, a part of me, that doesn't believe truly that I can accomplish that thing I'm looking for. And that doesn't mean is right. It means that is a part of me that doubts that thing. And then, of course, as I do my own work, the way I do it with my own clients, I ask, where is this coming from? Where this came from? It came from now? Is actually what triggered it to come out? Or is something that has been lingering there for a long time, but I keep postponing it? So more I sit with it, more I realize that self-doubt is just an alarm to showing me that something is still inside of me. I'm not willing to deal with it. Once I face it, it reveals to me what exactly is there. So then I don't have to worry about it. It's kind of like, when you're angry and you're like, argh! And then you just release it and then it goes away. Excuse me, I'm still sick. My nose is all stuffy. Even this thing, I'm like so annoyed that I'm so stuffy and my nose is like a trumpet. It comes in and out. It doesn't let me breathe properly, and I'm frustrated and tired. Even this, it's a sign to show me that I'm fighting something inside of me. And more I resist it, more it's gonna persist. Hence, that's why a week later I'm still kind of sick. So, the same with self-doubt. More I allow self-doubt more I push it away, more I try to negate it, more it's gonna stay there with me. If I allow it to come and face it and express it, then it is easier for me to understand where it's coming from and actually release it. And I share this with you that maybe you find yourself in a situation that you're doubting yourself, in a situation where you're not actually sure what to do with yourself. So the exercise that you can do is the one I do. It's looking at putting on a piece of paper, literally write all the moments and all the things why you are doubting yourself. What is exactly happening behind that self-doubt? I'm doubting myself because I feel like I don't have the right resources, or I'm doubting myself because I don't feel like I'm getting the support I'm looking for, or I doubt myself because I I'm not ready to go to the next level, start the business, or go or travel, or leave from somewhere, leave a relationship, get into another one, whatever that is for you. And when you start actually seeing on reality on a piece of paper why, and then you take one by one and you look at them and you ask yourself, is this really true? It's true that I don't have a resource. Because resources are there, we just don't look for them. Analogy I heard a while ago, he said, a guy asked his daughter, he said, can you took her to the back of the yard and he said, can you pull up this big stone? Can you pick it up? And she tried and she said, no, I can't. he said, do you try all the resources? Are you sure you tried all the resources? And then she said, yeah, I tried everything I can. And then he looked at his daughter and he said, did you ever ask me to help you? Ooh, that hit really hard, because it's true. We doubt ourselves because that's the image we create in our mind. But how many times if we ask someone else, how do you see me? How do you see this situation? What do you think about? Do you think I'm capable or not? Do you think I have the resources? Or if you don't, I don't have the resources, can you help me to find the resources I'm looking for? And when you start looking from a different perspective, or ask someone else's perspective that you trust, that they're to support you, you might be surprised. Most of the time, the self-doubt is something that is much older and it's been sitting there for many years. But when you bring it to reality, and when you start seeing it in front of your face on a piece of paper, then all those dots, all those points that you wrote, if you start questioning them, most of them, they're not even real. So that's what I want to share with you today, as I'm going through my own journey of figuring it out, and I'm gonna go home and write all those points that I was mentioning you, and doing this exercise myself. I'm curious to see what exactly, I have some in my mind, but it's different when you actually sit and take time to write them down. So do this exercise. I would love to hear your feedback and to hear what you have struggling with and how you find your own ways to resolve it as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Until then, live your life like it's truly yours. And self-doubt is just an alarm, not necessarily something to put you down. Thank you for watching. If you like what you hear, please hit the subscribe button, like and share this video, so you can continue to support me, so I can support you by creating these videos every day. And if you have any questions or topics or anything you would like me to dive more deep into, it will be my pleasure and my honor. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.